This video is sponsored by Monday.com. Today, I'm here at Pursuit OCR. It's an obstacle course in Mississauga with challenges and events inspired off the show Ninja Warrior. For anyone who doesn't know, Ninja Warrior is a widely popular show where competitors take on insanely hard physical challenges one after the other. And over the next 30 days, I want to see how I fare against 3 of Ninja Warrior's most popular obstacles, those being ring toss, the warped wall, and the salmon ladder. I start day 1 with the warped wall. Pursuit's wall has 3 levels, 10 feet, 14, and finally 16 feet. The one bit of advice I've been given for this challenge in particular is not to get too fast of a running start, because people who do tend to just face plant right into the wall itself. So you just want a nice easy run and a good kickoff at the end. With that in mind, I think I'm gonna give it a shot. Easy. The 10-foot practice wall is no trouble, and I set my sights on 14. I literally feel scared to jump when I reach the top. Next up, I try my hand at the salmon ladder. Really hoping the work I did learning to muscle up is going to pay off on this one more than any other exercise, so I feel kind of optimistic about this one. I can't hold on to it. By the time I get to the ring toss, I'm exhausted and can barely hold myself up. Even trying my hand at the descent is painful. So that's all I've got in me for today. I managed to get 3 reps on the salmon ladder, and then I think I pretty much maxed myself out on that because I didn't do very well on the rings. I eventually just tried to do descending reps until I completely maxed out on those, and I'm done. I am fully exhausted, but it was a fun first day, and I have lots to improve from here. For upper body work, I start with slow pull-ups, concentrating on activating my upper back. Then I move on to 4 sets of explosive pull-ups, training specifically for the salmon ladder. For lower body, I begin with box jumps to prepare for the warped wall. I follow those up with additional lower body work targeting glutes, quads, hamstring, and calves. I wrap up my leg workout with some core and lower back exercises and continue these workouts for the next 2 weeks. On day 15, I go back to Pursuit, this time starting with the ring toss. Unfortunately, there's a gap in the pegs that derails me again and again and again. Next up, it's a 14-foot cove wall. Once I'm able to get one at 14 feet, I'm able to duplicate the steps again and again, which bodes well for my odds on day 30, meaning the only thing left to try is the salmon ladder.
my god!
About 90 seconds later, my vision starts to go. My whole body gets dizzy and my stomach feels sick.
I felt fine for a little while, and then I was like, oh, I have to sit down.
Fortunately, my nose was not broken, and when the paramedics showed up, I cleared concussion protocol, which is, a relief. Still, this is a cautionary tale, and I am really glad I was not training on the Salmon Ladder by myself, because when that bar falls, it has a lot of weight, and if it hits you the wrong way, as it did to me, you can be in a bit of trouble. So just to be safe next time I go back, I am gonna have a mouth guard in, just for precaution's sake. What really bums me out though is I feel like if my hands didn't slip, I would have gotten it. And right now, I really like my chances when I go back on day 30. I decided to review my footage from day 15, and I realized on the Salmon Ladder, I'm relying solely on upper body strength to pull myself over each rung. When I watch actual Ninja Warrior athletes taking on this challenge, they're kicking themselves up using their whole body for momentum, so I need to work on that technique at a pull-up bar before I go back on day 30. I continue with general weight training for my shoulders and back while mixing in some adapted exercise to prepare specifically for the ring toss. I don't think I'm any closer to clearing that gap on the ring toss, so I want to see if I start on the opposite side, maybe I can make my way up and then clear the gap on the descent. Finally, the last factor I need to be thinking about is fatigue. I'm gonna start day 30 on the Salmon Ladder, but if I don't get it in the first 5 attempts, I have to move on because it's too easy to wear myself down and completely tank my chances at competing on the ring toss. I picked the Salmon Ladder to start because I know if I can knock it out quickly, I'll still have plenty of energy left for the remaining 2 obstacles. It almost worked too. I keep trying at it and ignore my 5 attempts rule, which absolutely has the effect of tiring out before I even try the ring toss. After failing both of the Salmon Ladder and the ring toss, I'm left just with a 16-foot warped wall to see if I can complete that. I got spooked. As soon as I failed the first time, I remembered what it was like hitting myself in the nose with the bar, and my whole body tensed up. And I knew it was happening, but I didn't want to let it beat me, so I kept trying and trying long after I knew I should have moved on to the ring toss. So this is a really mixed bag on this challenge for me, because when I look at my first attempt, I think I had the strength I need to do it. I feel like my technique is on the right track. But I was scared of the exercise and I mentally let it beat me, which is really frustrating. I even went back at the end of the session and tried again, but at that point I was genuinely exhausted and my left arm proved to be the weak link, which was also true in my attempts at the ring toss. Leading with my left just wasn't as successful as my previous attempts. So going forward, I'm gonna work on improving my left arm to try and balance out my upper body strength. And I need to improve my conditioning because as much as I did overexert myself on the Salmon Ladder, I still should have had more in the tank by the time I got to the ring toss. When you see actual Ninja Warrior competitors taking on these challenges one after another, it really is an incredible feat of endurance, oftentimes leading up to the one obstacle where I did see incremental improvement with the warped wall. While I didn't make it to the 16-foot top, I was consistently clearing 14 feet, which was, For a time anyway, the regulation height on these walls, though I think that has been steadily increasing as athletes keep improving. Even though I didn't get the result I was hoping for on this challenge, this was still a really fun way to stay motivated about working out, and when my 30 days were up, I invited some friends to come try the course out, just to enjoy the obstacles, have some fun, and soothe a little bit of the sting I feel from failing. This video is sponsored by Monday.com. If you run a small business or are looking to start one, Monday.com is a project management system I'd really encourage you to look into. For Cam and myself, trying to run Goal Guys out of 2 different provinces, Monday.com has been extremely helpful in allowing us to track each video we're working on, schedule meetings and note sessions, and just maintain clear and constant communication throughout the process. Whether you're working with a team of 2 or a team of thousands, Monday.com can keep everyone on the same page with your most important projects. Upload files directly from your computer, Dropbox, or Google Drive, and stay connected from anywhere with the Monday.com app. In a time where we're constantly bombarded with new information and communication, having one centralized resource where you can organize all of your work visually couldn't be more helpful. And if you'd like to see what Monday.com can offer your team, go to the link below and find out why over 90,000 teams worldwide choose to organize their workflow with Monday.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week.